I'm certainly going to like it. What was the best moment of your professional baseball career? Which we should remind people was 3 solid years as a major league pitcher with the Detroit Tigers.
Yes, I would say, you know what, I actually have 2 of them, but I'm going to give you the first one that's really kind of the one that broke it open for me, if you will. I'll take you guys back a little bit. But we go back to Spokane, Washington. I had just gotten drafted. I was playing with the Spokane Indians, and maybe second or third start. I'm doing okay, nothing special up until that point, and I'm maybe getting hit around a little bit. I think it was like 3rd, 4th inning. I got a couple guys on base, and my catcher, old country guy he actually went to, if I'm not mistaken, I think it was Louisiana Tech University, and he talked with this Southern drawl. And I remember I'm facing this guy. We're facing Everett, which was the minor league club for the Giants, and they had a guy that was the starting middle linebacker for University of Washington, a guy by the name of James Clifford, huge guy, played right field for him, and he's on second base, and there's a base hit or there's a play, and there's something that's coming around, and he's going to score easily. My catcher's up in front of the bat, the circle there in the catcher's door. He's up in front of the plate, almost in the grass, with his hands up to basically say, no play at the plate. And I guess you just couldn't take the middle linebacker out of Clifford because he comes down through, and it was one of the cleanest hits I'd ever seen. I mean, there's shin guards flying, his helmet went flying, and of course, benches emptied. And, in college, you played by the rules, or you didn't play, and you got, and it was a big deal. And there was no, you didn't take guys out, and you didn't throw at anybody. There was just none of that, right? So this was, it wasn't like spring training, and they talked to you about this. So all of a sudden, the scuffle's going on, and my catcher's running around, and I remember hearing his Southern drawl, where Keagle at? Where Keagle? In a high-pitched voice. And he says, I want you to hit this next guy dead in the head. He says, dead in the head. And I remember looking for my manager. I'm looking for some advice, pitching coach, somebody give me some advice on what to do. And my manager's walking off the field as the benches are, everyone's going back to the field. And I'm thinking, this is do or die for me. So, next pitch, barely out of my hands. Umpire's already thrown me out of the game. It hits the guy in the back, and bench is clear again. And I remember after the game, or it was actually during the game, my manager had gotten thrown out too, and he's in the clubhouse, and I'm in the clubhouse, and I remember panicking, thinking, do I got to call my parents? Am I getting sent home? Am I getting released? I have no idea if I did anything good. And I remember going into his clubhouse, and I hear the familiar sound of a Coors Light, and I open my head in, just kind of like look at him with a wondering look, and he says, I'm so effing proud of you. And I knew from that point that I had made it. And I don't want to say made it, but I knew I'd be accepted. I knew that was a big part of becoming part of the club. And from that point forward, I felt like I at least was a professional ball player.